We're standing here in the new SBM Station 4. Previously that, it was Centennial Station 1. This served as the headquarters of the Centennial Fire District. So going back to 4 years ago, and we took over on an administrative basis, we've been working towards this for the last 4 years. And over the last 6 months here, we finally come together and created a contract where we're coming together as one. Centennial is now going to operate under the name of SBM. And we actually closed our Station 4, that's roughly a couple thousand feet away from us here. Part of the collaboration brought improvements to both departments coming together as one. And one of it was this building itself, its location. It's a great location right here on Lake Drive in Lexington, essentially, so it gives us good access. North and south, and is bigger. And even more importantly, the city recently had made some pretty major investments into the building to get it where it needed to be, and again, really make it a place where our firefighters wanted to be. So it worked out good, everything came together. So once we made the transition and SBM officially took over, we needed to start staffing this station to follow our model over at SBM, which is staffing 24/7, 365. So essentially we have people living in the station now. So that required some renovations to the building, and we recently added in some sleeping quarters, a shower, weight room, and just kind of made this more of a place where people really want to be. So we're very happy with the results.
Obviously, the Centennial Fire District has a long history of collaboration. We were formed 30-some years ago when it was Circle Pines, Centerville, and Lino Lakes. And we learned early on that when you cooperate and you work together, you end up saving money and you end up getting better service. And that served us well for a very, very long time. After Lino Lakes decided to leave and form their own fire department, things got tougher with CFDR. We made sure that we kept our service levels up, but that costs money. And so we were working to try to control our costs for a number of years. The fire service continues to get more and more expensive. And I can tell you, 8 years ago, we bought a fire engine. We paid $300 and some thousand for it. Nowadays, that fire engine is going to cost over $1 million. And so it adds up really quick. And for smaller cities, that's really tough to take a big bite out of that.
So probably the biggest advantage for the 24/7, 365 is we're getting rid of that turnout time. That turnout time is historically when the firefighters used to respond from home with their pagers, and it creates an inherent risk to our people and to the public. Because the firefighters are trying to get to the station in a timely manner, it causes stress, it causes anxiety, and so we eliminated that 100% by having everybody in the station here. And the other big thing is the response time. We're here, we're out the door within a minute, minute and a half. And that equals better service to our community. Safer for our crews, better response times for our community. Fires double in size every 60 seconds nowadays, and even more so the medical calls. The medical calls are on the rise. We're able to get on scene quickly within 2.5 minutes, and start rendering that aid. So it's a win-win.
This is a natural evolution of fire services with cities banding together and sharing resources. I think that there's probably opportunities in the future for this model to expand and become even larger. And I think that's where the future really lies with fire services. But the costs are one part of the equation. And of course, the other one is the service. And what are we doing with the service levels? When you have a fire or you have a medical emergency, every second counts. And with what we're doing here, staging our firefighters here during the overnight hours, we're reducing that by minutes. So instead of coming to the station from their homes, they're already here. They're going to get out the door that much faster. And those extra minutes that we're saving, that can mean the difference in saving somebody's house or even their life. And that's what I'm really excited about.
Now with the new brand of SBM, the larger fire department, I want the community to understand that the service that they previously had with the Centennial Fire Service, which was second to none, is only going to get better.